Hey everyone, it's Amy from the Gingerbread House Zoo. It's been quite a while since I've given an update on what's going on here as we try to turn the zoo into a suburban homestead. So I thought I would stop in and share a few things that are going on. As you can see in some of our other videos, we have expanded our flock. The chicken crew started out with 5 chickens. We've added some, lost some, added some, lost some, and we are currently at 22. We have 6 gorgeous roosters, and the rest are hens. We're averaging about 8 to 11 eggs a day, so we're very happy about that. We have silky eggs, phoenix eggs, Easter eggs, the Orpingtons are laying, the sexlinks are laying, the leghorns are laying, the Wyandotte is laying. Most of them are laying. So we're really excited about that. We're looking at expanding the flock even more this summer as we work to become more self-sufficient. Something else I have been doing is I have been playing with bread recipes. And I found this one actually here on YouTube. This is a denser bread. I like it. It holds jelly really good. Normally, when I leave bread out on the counter for a day, I cannot break it in half. And I just broke this in half. It is no milk, no kneading. So it's really, really nice. I could actually make up all the dry ingredients and put them like in a mason jar in advance. So all I gotta do is add water. So I'm really excited about that. Something else we're doing, hold on just a moment, is we have been fermenting, chicken feed. It's kind of hard to show you. We've been fermenting chicken feed. So one meal a day, they are getting the dry, regular feed. We do a mix of crumbles and pellets. And then one feeding, they are getting the fermented feed. So we usually give them the dry feed and the fermented feed in the morning, and they usually eat the fermented feed in the morning, and then we will supplement in the afternoon as they need it. With it being as cold as it's been the last week or so, they have been eating a lot of extra. But the fermented feed, they're really enjoying it, especially the Silkies, especially Speckles with her crossbeak. That's really easy for her to eat. And it's harder right now because the ground's frozen, so she has a hard time scratching and digging for anything. So, but the most exciting news, I can't wait, I am so excited, is we are getting a greenhouse. Yay! So our kitchen garden is going from about the size of a twin bed, and we are actually doing almost quadrupling it. So I'm really excited about that. We have been working hard in between the freezing temperatures and between the wind and between the rain to slowly get that soil prepped for this growing season. We are almost ready to get our greens started and some of our other plants. What I do for my seeds is every year I hit Dollar General and Home Depot and Lowe's and whoever has seeds on sale, and I pick the seeds up for usually about a penny to 5 cents a pack. This is half of my 2014 haul. We have stored these in plastic shoebox sized totes, and I store them by season. Like if my 2014s are together, 2015s together, 2016s. And we're trying to use up 2014. So this year, with the addition of the greenhouse, we're able to greatly expand our garden. We're going from a small twin size mattress size garden to, we're quadrupling that. And then we're also going to have our nice great big greenhouse. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be having some plants that stay in the greenhouse year round. Bug is going to be taking some reclaimed barnwood and building me actual boxes, so raised beds inside the greenhouse so I can do things like my herbs and a few other things so that we can grow them year round. So what I did last year, we used our 2014 seeds and they went crazy. they grew phenomenally. The key is to storing them and to rotating. I did not buy seeds last year because I do have such a stockpile. And so I'm really going to be working on using those up. I do have some seeds that we have saved from plants, and we're going to be working on learning how to do more and more of that. It's really not that hard, but the temperatures and all that. So I do have some spaghetti squash seeds I've saved, some cucumber seeds that I've saved, and some sweet pepper seeds that I've saved. And then I have bean seeds that a friend sent me. These are Royalty Purple Pod bush beans. And then these are Roma 2 bush beans. And the beans are heirlooms seeds. So I'm looking forward to growing those. So this weekend is supposed to be rainy again. It seems like all the bad weather's coming on the weekend. So we have a lot to do over the next couple of days to get ready for the greenhouse, to put the greenhouse up. Hopefully we can get a couple people over to help us get the greenhouse up. So this year in my garden, usually we just throw the seeds out in the garden, and what comes up, and what doesn't, doesn't. Basil and tomatoes grow like crazy in my yard. And the chickens love the basil, and the guinea pigs love the basil. So we're going to do and all of these, I think my most expensive one of these was maybe 5 cents a pack. Again, buy them at the end of the season, and if you store them in a dry, cool place, they'll be fine. You might need to plant a few extras, but they'll be fine. For a penny a pack, can't beat that. So we're going to try 2 different sunflowers, and we are going to harvest some of the seeds to eat for the chickens and to save for next year. I have so many pumpkin seeds. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought all these plants that have vines and need vines to grow. Who knows? I have like 200 packs of small sugar pumpkin seeds. We are going to grow these, and again, we're going to try to save the seeds. These are going to be awesome for the zoo. They're going to be good treats and everything. And these are good for canning and pie making. So I'm hoping these will come out. We actually have an old fold-up metal bed frame that we're going to flip upside down so it makes a V for some of our plants to grow on. We've never tried growing corn here at the Gingerbread House, so we are going to try just a couple of rows of corn. I'm excited about that. And again, we're fortunate that we're not 100% dependent on our garden, but we are trying to make it that we do plant what we're going to eat and eat what we plant. I love radishes and turnips and root veggies. So we're going to have 2 different types of 2 different types of radishes. One that has the white tip, and then one, look at that, that's going to be gorgeous. Watermelon. I've got turnips, so we can have the greens and the turnips. These will be good for several of our animals. I need to get more herbs, because right now I just have chives and basil. Herbs are something that does go fast at the beginning of the season, so by the end of the season when things are marked down, they're harder to get. So I do want to get herbs. I do want to have a whole bed of just like herbs, and then I do want to have a bunch of mint plants. So I want to get like oregano and thyme and some other herbs as well. Cucumbers, I have the pickling cucumbers, and then I have what's called straight 8. And these are supposed to be really good for slicing and eating like in, like with your vinegar and onions and things like that. We're going to be growing 2 different types of lettuce. And with the lettuce, I'm actually going to plant one outside and one in the greenhouse. So I'm hoping to see how long I can keep these going. I've been doing a lot of research. Of course, I got to have my peppers. I've got my habanero. I've got my sweet banana, and then we have the sweet bell peppers from the seeds we saved. We're going to be doing 2 types of spinach. And with the spinach, again, we're going to do some in the greenhouse all year, and then some out in the garden. Broccoli, because I like broccoli. Onion. Peas. And of course tomatoes. And I've actually got to get some more tomatoes because last year we just dumped a whole bunch of packets out in our kitchen garden, as we call it, and they grew amazing. And at the end of the year, when they were still green after the first frost, there were some left on the cherry tomatoes. The chickens loved them. So our garden is to help provide our animals with nutritious food as well as the humans. So I'm excited to be learning how to properly plant and utilize my greenhouse to the fullest. Bug is going to be utilizing the corner of the greenhouse for his chicken hatchery nursery. So I'm really, really excited about the adventures that we're going to have. Again, it's been cold and rainy, one or the other, especially when I'm off work. So trying to get everything done when the weather cooperates has been really hard this winter. So my greenhouse should be here tomorrow, and we got a little bit more cleaning out to do of where we're going to put the greenhouse. Bug has it all mapped out. He's the best son ever. Shh, don't tell him I said that. And we maybe try to put it together in the rain. So stay tuned for more updates. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, let me know, and have a great day.